first action of the pillars that we mentioned before when we did the introduction earlier, not today, but last week. The first pillar after the shahādatayn, which is the pillar of belief in a sense, is what? Of the 5 pillars?
Ṣalāh.
Ṣalāh, the prayer. So, in order to pray, certain preconditions have to be met.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, your prayer is not valid.
Mm. And
if something is required for an obligatory act to be carried out, that thing becomes obligatory in itself.
Okay.
So because prayer has the requirement of wudu, prayer is not accepted without wudu, that means that wudu is also obligatory.
Yeah.
Because you can't have prayer without it, and prayer is an obligation on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So before you can have prayer, these preconditions have to be in place. And the main precondition on which the whole thing depends is tahāratul hadath, purity from what we might call ritual impurity. That is the one that there's no prayer without it at all. As I said, you can sometimes have a prayer when you're naked, if you don't have any clothes. You can have a prayer if you've got impurity on you, like you're bleeding and you've got a bandage covered in blood. You can pray. Because it has to, even though you've got impurity on you, you can't take that off, otherwise you might bleed to death or whatever. You can pray facing to a direction other than the qibla. If you don't know where the qibla is, or you're physically incapable of turning in that direction because you're paralyzed, whatever it might be, or tied up, whatever. But you can never do without wudu.